Take one. Good morning, trainees. Welcome to the Isabela State University Ilagan City Campus Training Institution Center. By the way, my name is Alan Dale Santiago Paulo, and I will be your qualification trainer. But before we proceed, please kindly rise up and let's have a short prayer. Lord, please guide us always. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. You may sit down. I have here your attendance sheet. Kindly write your name, affix your signature, and pass this to your co-trainees. Okay, thank you so much. Now, again, welcome to Isabela State University Ilagan City Campus Training Institution Center for qualification, electrical installation, and maintenance NC2. So the duration of this training will be 196 hours. And just to give you a brief discussion on the EIMNC2 qualification, consists of competencies that a person must achieve to enable him or her to install and maintain electrical wiring and lighting and related equipment and systems where the voltage does not exceed 600 volts in residential houses and buildings. And within EIMNC2, it has three basic competencies, it has three competencies. First is the basic competency with 18 hours. Next is the common competency with 24 hours. And lastly, the core competencies, which consist of 154 hours, namely, to perform roughing-in activities, wiring and cabling works for single-phase distribution, power, lighting, and auxiliary systems, install electrical protective devices for distribution, power, lighting, auxiliary lighting protection, and grounding system, and lastly, install wiring devices for floor and wall-mounted outlets, lighting fixtures, switches, and auxiliary systems. And as we go along with the orientation proper, the learning modality for this training will be the competency-based training. Okay, so CBT is a training delivery approach that focuses on the competency development of the learner as a result of the training. And why we are using the CBT? Before, they are using the traditional education system. And within the traditional education system, the unit of progression is time and it is teacher-centered. Okay, so more on the focus of this learning is the teacher always do the talk. But in the CBT training system, the unit of progression is master of a specific knowledge and skills, and it is learner-centered or participant-centered, or you are the center of this training as a trainee. So, can you all follow? Trainees? Okay, thank you so much. And the curriculum has 10 principles. So, again, it has 10 principles of competency-based curriculum. Number one, the training is based on the curriculum developed from the competency standards. So, it means all training activities are conducted with the end goal of achieving specific learning goals. Number two, learning is modular in its structure. So, meaning a learner must exhibit complete competency in one module before they can proceed to another competency. And the training allows recognition of prior learning. So a learner's prior working experience is considered when they seek to learn another competency. And lastly, approved training programs are nationally accredited. So the TESDA ensures that the aforementioned programs adhere to the current guidelines of Unified Tibet Program Registration and Accreditation System, or the UTPRAS. Now, moving on to our CBT process flow. So the whole duration of training will just work like this. Now, as trainee enters the program, we will administer the RPL. After which, we will be having the orientation, which we are doing right now. And you have your role as a trainee, and I have my role as your trainer. So, to discuss you further, my role will be to facilitate, to provide feedback, and to provide guidance to you. And next is your role as a trainee. This is very important, is to accomplish what is required, to present the performed task, to monitor his or her own accomplishment, and to be responsible. So, please be mindful of that. And next, we will enroll you to your assigned unit of competency. So, within that enrolled assigned unit of competency, we will organize our learning strategy as your trainee. trainer. We will provide you the materials. We will introduce you to CBLM and introduce you to the use of Achievement Progress Report, which will be discussed later on the future slides. And after which, this will be your learning activities. On your unit of competency, you will review learning package, view multimedia materials, use manuals, observe demonstration, practice skills in workshop, receive assistance and advice. Next, once you have completed all of this learning activity, you will practice the task. And I will be observing your performance. After that, you should also rate your own performance. And I will also rate your performance. And after you finish all of those, and you have satisfactorily performed the competency, and you can now move to your next unit of competency. And if you have completed all of the competencies, you will undergo the national assessment and you can exit the program. Okay? And once you have done with all of the competencies and you have achieved all of those, you can as trainee, you can exit the program and enroll to the next qualification if you wanted to. Okay, next, if you haven't or you did not satisfactorily perform all of these three, just repeat the process on the learning activity from review learning package to view multimedia materials, use manuals, observe demonstration, practice skills in workshop, receive assistance and advice. And if you have mastered all of this, just repeat the process until you exit the program and undergo the national assessment. Okay? Can you all follow, trainee?
Yes, sir.
Any questions regarding the CBT process flow?
None, sir.
Okay, let's now move on to the competency-based learning materials or the CBLM. So, a CBLM is a developed individual learning material focusing on learning on the critical competencies required for the success on the job in a specified unit of competency. So, that is a CBLM, and I should also discuss on how to use the CBLM. Now, I have here the sample of our CBLM. Please take a look. So, here is the cover page. You can see the title of the qualification and the unit of competency. And within the CBLM, it has list of competencies, the module content, the learning outcome summary, your learning experiences, information sheet. And within that information sheet, you can answer the self-check. And provided there is the self-check answer key so that you can compare on the self-check. And also, they have the operation task or the job sheet wherein you could perform the task. And with that, you will be rated according to performance criteria checklist. It is also within the CBLM. And lastly, we have the references for further training. Now, within the duration of our training, we will be using our monitoring tools. We have the progress chart, we have the achievement chart, and we have the training activity matrix wherein you can track your daily activities or your activities during the duration of the training. And lastly, your learner's record book. So I will be handing you over your learner's record. Please keep that all the time and bring that whenever you are inside the training institution, especially on our qualification. Now, we will be using the C for competent and NYC for not yet competent in rating your progress and rating your activities or your tasks on your assigned unit of competency, because that will be our grading system. And next, may I encourage everyone to please stand as I tour you around on the 9 components of the CBT. Okay, so we have here the training resource area, wherein you can find the training regulations and other forms needed for the training. And next is our learning resource area, wherein we have here the CBLM, and this is where the area you could read and you could study your CBLM. Next is the contextual learning area. We have books readily available here that could supplement your CBLM, the computer laboratory area wherein you can view PowerPoint and video regarding your assigned tasks, and the distance learning area wherein you could send your outputs via email and any other social media platforms. And we have also the quality control area the support service area, and the practical work area, and lastly, the institution assessment area. Okay, so please sit down, trainees. Thank you so much. Now, as we end the orientation proper, I would like to give to you our form, the data gathering instrument. Okay, so the purpose of this data gathering instrument is to know you better regarding on your characteristics, and this will be my reference in giving you your future learning activities and skills demonstration. Okay, thank you so much. Next is the self-assessment check. So the purpose of self-assessment check is to know if you have a prior experience with regards to our qualification. Okay, thank you very much. And lastly, our pre-test. Okay, our pre-test is just a diagnostic tool. It's okay to have a low score. Okay, that would be all for this morning session. Trainees, you may pack your things, have a lunch, and be back at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Thank you so much. Okay, good afternoon, trainees. Okay, as I've noticed or evaluated your self-assessment check, one of you had a prior learning with regards to one of unit of competency that we will be undergoing, and that would be Mr. Allen. Do you have any proof, Mr. Allen, that you could show me that so that I could validate regarding on your experience? Oh, okay, you left it at home. Okay, with that. With that, I will be pause muna. And with that, please be ready for tomorrow regarding on your certificate. Now, Mr. Allendale, I've noticed that you don't have prior knowledge with regards to our qualification. For now, I will be assigning you on your first unit of competency. So please follow me on the training matrix activity plan. So I will be putting your name on your first unit of competency on the first task. But before that, I will hand over you your CBLM, and please sign the logbook, borrower's logbook, and continue reading your CBLM on the learning resource area. Okay. So that would be all for this afternoon. Please pack your things and perform the 5S good plan. Good morning, trainees. Good morning. Before we proceed, please write your name on the attendance sheet, affix your signature, and pass this to your co-trainees. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Dale. Kindly proceed to the learning resource area. Continue read your CBLM. Now, Mr. Allen, did you bring it with you, your certificate regarding on your experience? Okay, let me first check. Okay, very good. This is affirmation that you have your learning experience, and this is valid. Okay, thank you so much. Now, are you ready to perform the RPL? Okay, please proceed to the practical. Please proceed to the institution assessment area to perform your RPL. Okay, so your first RPL will be you will interpret and draft a plan regarding on your first unit of competency. But before that, please observe your safety precaution in performing your task. And with that, I will be administering you your written test, And as you perform the assigned task for you is you will be evaluated according to our performance criteria checklist. And lastly, we will have your interview with regards to your assigned task. And this is your written test. This consists of 20 items. Please accomplish that in 5 minutes. The passing score will be 15 points. Now you can perform your assigned task. Please do the demonstration. Okay, thank you so much. Please sit down for our interview. Okay. Here is your question. Why is interpretation of plans is important? To know the total cost of the materials. Thank you so much. Very good. Since you passed the interview, can I have your TRB? Okay, I will be now signing your TRB. Okay, and I will please come with me to the training activity matrix. Now, I will put your name on your first unit of competency on the second unit of competency. Okay? And I will put C on the achievement chart because you are competent. And I will put C on the progress chart because you are competent. Now, let's proceed to the learning resource area. Okay, here is your CBLM. And here is your, this sign on the borrower's laptop. Okay, thank you so much. So, trainees, that would be all for today. Okay. Please continue read your CBLM on the learning resource area. Okay, trainees, that would be all for today. Please perform the 5S, pack your things, and goodbye. Okay, good morning, trainees. I have here your attendance sheet. Please write your name, affix your signature, and pass this to your co-trainees. Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Dale, kindly proceed to your to the learning resource area. Continue read your CBLM. Okay, Mr. Allen. It seems that you are ready for your second unit of competency assigned task. You want to perform the first task that is assigned to you. Okay, please go to the practical work area so that I can observe the task assigned to you. So which is installing auxiliary lights. Okay, that's good. Since you have satisfactorily performed the assigned task to you, kindly proceed to the training activity matrix area. And let me have your TRB so that I could sign it also. Okay, thank you so much. So now, I will be moving your name on your first unit, on your second unit of competency, first assigned task, on your last unit, on your last task on the second unit of competency. And I will take your name on the achievement chart in finishing your task on your second unit of competency assigned task. Okay, please proceed to the learning resource area. Continue read your CBLM. Mr. Allen, yes, I have noticed that you have difficulty in preparing for your in performing your task on the first unit of competency that you are going through. Yes, sir. Do you want me to demonstrate it for you? Yes, sir. Okay. Please proceed to the practical work area so that I will perform. Okay. Now, in interpreting drawings, we have to consider many things. And in drafting the plans, you have to consider that all electrical work shall be done in accordance with the Philippine Electrical Code. So in layouting the plan, do it like this and like that. Okay, can you do the demonstration for me? Did you familiarize what I've done?
Yes.
Okay, please do the demonstration.
Diba? Sabi na yan.
Yes, ma'am.
Ayun lang.
Yes. Since you have performed it very well, you don't have any difficulty in performing the assigned task for you. Now, let me have your TRB. And I will assign your first task on your first unit of competency complete. Remarks as done. And let's go to the training activity matrix area. And I will transfer now your name from your first assigned task on the second assigned task on your first unit of competency.
Yes, sir.
Please proceed to the learning resource area. Continue read your CBL.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that will be all for today. Please pack your things, perform the 5S, and goodbye. Now, good morning, trainees.
Morning.
Okay, here's your attendance sheet. Please write your name, affix your signature, and pass this to your co-trainees. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Dale, please proceed to the learning resource area. Continue read your CBLL.
Sir.
Now, Mr. Allen,
Yes, sir.
it seems that you are ready to perform on your last task on your second unit of competency. Are you ready now to perform? Let's go to the practical work. Okay, so in installation of lighting fixtures, please perform the assigned task for you. Yes. Okay, very good. It seems that you have satisfactorily performed the assigned task for you. Please, can I have your TRB? Okay. Let's go. Please continue read your CBLM on the learning resource area as you prepare for your assessment for the second unit of competency. And also, I will pick your name on the achievement chart. And thank you so much. Okay. Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir.
Ay, Mr. Dale. I'm sorry. Mr. Dale, how are you on your second assigned task on your first unit of competency? Are you okay to perform, or do you want to perform?
Yes, sir.
Let's go now to the practical work area. Okay, so you will be performing in installing auxiliary outlets on your first unit of competency, second assigned task.
Yes.
Are you now ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will be observing you. Please perform. Okay.
Look at like this.
Okay, very good. Can I have your TRB? And I will sign your assigned task. Very good. Let's go now to the training activity matrix.
Yes, sir.
And I will move your name from your second assigned task to the last task on your first unit of competency. Please proceed to the achievement chart so that I could take also your name. Okay, thank you so much. Now, kindly proceed to the learning resource area. Continue read your CBLMs. Thank you so much. Okay, that would be all for today. Please perform the 5S and goodbye. Relax.
Dito na yan, sir? Tayo ka na muna tayo.
Good morning, trainees.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, here's your attendance sheet. Please write your name and pass this to your co-trainees. Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Dale, please proceed to the learning resource area. Continue with your CBLM.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Allen, are you ready now to perform on your the institutional assessment on your second assigned unit of competency? Okay, please proceed to the institution assessment area. But before you perform, I just want to remind you that please perform or please observe the safety precautions in performing your assessment. And I will administer you the written test, which consists of 20 items, and the passing score is 15 points. So do this for 10 minutes. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. And in performing your activity, we have here a performance criteria checklist. So in way of evaluating you, we will be using this, and at the end of your performance, you will be interviewed. Okay? So please perform now in installing safety switches. Okay, thank you so much. Please sit down so that we can have our interview. Okay, here's your question. What is the purpose of GFCI as a safety switch?
Safety switch.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Let me have your TRB. Okay, I will sign it now. Thank you so much. Let's now proceed to the training activity matrix. So as I move your name from your unit of competency to the last unit of competency that you will be going through, and I will mark done as a remarks on your unit of competency that you have done. And I will put also C on the achievement chart because you are competent, and same as with our progress chart. Okay, let's now proceed to the learning resource area. Please surrender your CBLM and sign the borrower's logbook. Now, here is your new CBLM for your last unit of competency, and please sign the borrower's logbook. Okay, you may now proceed to the learning resource area. Continue read your CBLM.
Okay.
Okay, please perform the 5S, pack your things, and goodbye.
Ma'am? Depende sa po.
Okay, good morning, trainees. Okay, here is your attendance. Please write your name, affix your signature, and pass this to your colleagues. Thank you so much. Mr. Allen, please proceed, Mr. Dale, sorry, please proceed to the learning resource area. Continue read your CBLM. And as we do the training, please observe also. Okay? Now, Mr. Allen, it seems that you are ready to perform your last unit of competency. Are you ready now for the assessment? Okay. Please proceed to the institution assessment area. In performing installation of different types of lighting fixtures. But before that, I will be administering you the written test. Composed of 20 items, 15 points will be the passing score. Please do that in 10 minutes. Okay, thank you so much. You will, as you perform the activity or the assessment, you will be evaluated to performance criteria checklist. Please be mindful of that. And after which, we will be having your interview. Okay, so please perform now. Okay, thank you so much. Please proceed now to the, please sit down. So, here is your question. Give me types of auxiliary outputs.
The one installed at the
Okay, thank you so much. Can I have now your TRB and let me sign in? Okay, thank you so much. Let's now proceed to the training activity matrix area. Since you have done performing and you have satisfactorily finished all of the tasks assigned on the unit of competency, I will mark done on the remarks, and I will now park your name on the training activity matrix. And this is that is a sign that wherein you have completed all of the assigned tasks and activity on your unit of competency. And I will mark C on the achievement chart, and I will mark also C on the progress chart. Okay, so let's go now to the learning resource area. Please surrender me your CBLM and sign the logbook. Okay, thank you so much, and please sit down. Okay, in finishing the qualification, I will administer you the post test. So this consists of 20 items. The passing score is 15 points. Please do this in 5 minutes. Okay, thank you so much for finishing the post test. Now, I will I will hand over you the program evaluation form or the training evaluation form. Okay, so that the purpose of this evaluation form is to measure or this is the tool so that we could improve more regarding on the training of our qualifications. Okay, thank you so much. And because you have finished all of the unit of competency that is assigned to you that is needed for this qualification, I have here your certificate of achievement. And this is an affirmation that you are recommended for national assessment. Okay, thank you so much. And with that, you are done. If you wish to stay, please help your co-trainees, especially those still left behind. Okay, thank you so much. Ma'am, that will be all. Thank you. Okay na, ma'am?
Okay. Doon sa may first part mo in the orientation,
Yes,
please
ma'am.
remove the footer regarding the explanation of the civic principle.
Yes, ma'am.
That will not be accepted.
Opo, ma'am.
Ha? So, remove mo yun.
Yes.
Anyway, pwede naman i-hide, di ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yung sa notes
Hindi
niya.
ko naman i-hide po sa
Oo,
notes.
pag naka-flash, dapat hindi. And refrain from reading it pag ano. Huwag mo ipakalata na narinig mo yung explanation because they will be asking you, no? The other principles during the interview.
Yes.
All those mentioned during the orientation will no longer be asked during the interview.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Sige. As to the monitoring of the activities, nalilito pa rin kayo.
Ma'am?
Doon sa may ano ng, hindi ko kasi napansin, I just don't know kung nagawa mo. Pero hindi ko napansin, yung from one LO to the next LO,
Yes, ma'am.
hindi ko nagawa. From one task to next task lang, na-omit mo yun.
Di mo
From one
nabanggit yung
LO to the
naging
next
outcome, sir.
LO.
Di mo nabanggit. Nag-last
Oo.
task ka, sir. Tapos yung
Yes.
next na ginawa mo, hindi mo nabanggit yung I will now move you from the current
Opo, yes.
learning outcome to your next
Learning outcome. Kasi, pag gano'n na example mo, if that's a clear example, you will be taking the progress chart, the achievement chart, and of course, the training activity matrix. Doon lang na part, no?
Yes, ma'am.
You omitted that portion, but in the other activities, as it's monitoring, you know how to do it. Walang problema. It is just that you omitted that portion.
Opo.
The transferring of the training from one LO to the next LO. You were able to mention yung one UC to the next UC, there's no problem with that, except for the LO to
Kasi yung term na ginawa ko, sir, ang
Task
ginawa
kasi.
ko last task lang.
Last task kasi.
When?
Pero nagawa ko siya, ma'am. Opo.
Yun ang naman. Ha? Okay, the rest, okay.
Thank
Sige,
you.
next.
Hindi niya nabanggit yung
Maming, sige na maming.
Sino na?
Thank you.